Owning your story and loving yourself through the process is the bravest thing you'll ever do. Someday your pain will become the source of your strength. The struggle you're in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. One day, you will tell your story of how you overcame what you went through, and it will be someone else's survival guide. It's important to speak up on mental health. I can't fix the world's problems, but I will do whatever I can to make a difference. You are brave for doing things even though they scare you or make you anxious. You are amazing for trying and holding on no matter how hard life gets. Don't give your past the power to define your future. Never be afraid of change. You are healing even on days you think you're not.
Let's break the stigma together. Welcome to Healing in Progress.
Hey guys, welcome back to Healing in Progress. I was going to say episode 2, but it's not. It's just video 2 because there's no theme or series. So what's up? It's your girl Bria. I'm here with a girl that does not let anything slide past her. She literally has to deal with my baloney at 3:30 in the morning her time. And we're up to 5:30 her time. It's only 2:30. No, it's not. It's 3:30 for me. But Miss Carly is here. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm hyped. So Carly's gonna be sitting here and asking me some questions, because your girl was wanting to do a video with her. But, of course, she lives too far away for us to film it together. But Carly's going to ask me questions, and I'm going to answer them, and we're just going to have, a little, tea time, but with water. Okay, so you want to kick things off, girl?
Okay, so what is Healing in Progress?
In progress?
See, Canadian words.
Healing in progress. I started it off when there's a group chat going around, and we were joking about just what to do because I wanted to advocate more. We weren't joking. We were just having a serious talk. It was 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, probably one of those ones.
And there was 5 of us on this call, and I was like, guys, I'm gonna start a mental health page. And then everyone's like, oh, you won't. And I'm like, oh, well, I will. And so Healing in Progress is a brand I started. It will become more of a brand within the next couple of months and even weeks. And just educating people about mental health and just showing people that it's okay not to be okay.
So why the name Healing in Progress?
Healing in Progress. Progress.
I'll get it one of these days.
Yeah, you should. Healing in Progress got the name because a friend of mine and I originally, okay, this was really corny. Originally, this was going to be called Love Yo Self.
No.
And everyone was like, you are an idiot.
But we didn't stop you either.
Yeah, y'all didn't let me stop. And then 3 days later, I was sitting down and I was like, guys, I need a new name. And then one of the other people was like, gave me a list of names, and I was like, I'm not digging it. And they gave me this name, and I fell in love with it. And yeah.
So what kind of content will you be posting?
So, like I said earlier, a lot of mental health resource numbers and websites. I just did a post about the stigma that's related to around mental health, especially because it's such a serious topic around, in today's society. And I want to be able to share things, but also too, right now, I'm not looking for sob story, like just sharing sob story and just trying to be like, oh, this happened to me. It can get, if you do this, it will get better kind of thing, because everyone's story is not the same. And like recently, I'm going semi-viral on TikTok right now, and a lot of people have been asking me like, what did you do? And I'm kind of like, I did a lot. It took a lot, and I just want to make content that shows like the real thing about how people live their lives and what happens, especially with mental health not being talked about in schools. I know when I was growing up and everyone found out that I was struggling with mental health, they were like, oh, we're scared. She struggles with mental health. What do we have to do? And I'm just trying to bring normalization to it. So there will be a lot being posted, and Carly can tell you it's a lot. We have so much planned for like next 2 weeks, and we're starting to get things ready for Suicide Prevention Month and Mental Health Awareness Month, because that's in 2 months. Suicide Prevention Month is huge. So we're going to bring awareness to that. And we just finished Eating Disorder Awareness Week. And every day I posted about different facts and topics dealing with eating disorders.
And I think a lot of it too is that like everybody's journey is different, and not to like compare to our journeys, but like you'll share yours, but also realizing that nobody's going through the same thing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The question was, what made you want to reach out to help others and help them even if you're still struggling?
Oh yeah. So I wanted to do this because I have been in a very good spot for a while now. And I think it's time for me to be able to advocate for those who feel like they don't have a voice, or who can't have a voice because they're scared or anxious or worried or anything. It's more like I want to be that person that I needed growing up.
What is the biggest piece of advice that you give to someone who's struggling right now?
Oh, my favorite quote. And Carly will say this too. She has heard this quote 7 billion times a day. My favorite quote that like really gets me through is, you are healing even on days you think you're not. And that's all I have to say. Mic drop. Do you have anything else to add?
Yeah, so I guess for that one, it's just everyone, I guess my big advice with that is that like you're going to have your rough days, you're going to have your stronger days, and those rough days don't define who you are either.
Yeah, definitely.
So what mental health advocates have made an impact on your life?
Oh, okay, get ready for this. Definitely Jazz Thornton and the Maddie vlog, Mental Health Miss Maddie. I don't know if you see her as the Maddie vlog, or if you're on YouTube and it's Mental Health Miss Maddie and stuff. Definitely those two. There's quite a few too. Lindsay Fleming, I think that's how you say her last name. She's a therapist from Chicago area, and I found her on TikTok about like a year ago, actually. Jazz Thornton, I have definitely looked up to. Maddie. There's a few more too. I'm trying to think of names. I can't remember. But there are so many. But those are like my 3 main people.
Yeah, I would agree with those ones too. Like there's a few like smaller ones that maybe just some of like their specific videos has made a difference or like stood out to me. But like those are the main like for sure like advocates, I would say.
Oh, and who's this guy? I found this guy really recently. I think I found him like 3 days ago. I don't know if you've heard the Slim Man.
No.
I'll send you one of his videos, but like he's not really like a mental health advocate. He's just trying to that was my stomach. He's not a mental health advocate. He's just trying to make a difference and more positivity. I like him. How could I forget about Jen? Jazz's friend Jen.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. I couldn't remember her name for a hot second. But also too, I looked up this guy came across on my For You page. He's under I'm Here and Care. He posts a lot of good stuff too. I haven't gone fully down on his page, but a lot of his stuff is really good too.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like those positive videos that can make a change in your day or
Oh yeah. And definitely too, Ali Lacoma, she definitely over the last year, at the beginning of last year, was very big influence on this part.
yeah, like I guess for me, like for TikTok, I came on TikTok as a joke to kind of see what's everybody talking about at the beginning of like the pandemic. And I'm like, well, I have nothing else to do. I might as well check out what this is, and never realized it was going to change my life.
Stop. If you really go on my TikTok and go all the way down to my first video, that's like 2 years old. Almost exactly.
Yeah, I've only had my TikTok like almost to this date a year now.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about like I came on here thinking it was going to be like not here. I came on TikTok thinking like, okay, I'm going to post like funny videos because like my friends and I did a lot of like stupid things. And now I'm just like, oh, well, you know what? There's not that much positivity going around and educating for mental health. So I'm going to do this instead.
Yeah, especially like the place the world's in right now. You need more love and more positivity.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I guess our last question is did you expect to gain over 1,000 followers in less than a week?
No. Carly can tell you.
It was like 100 new followers. You're like, what do I do? What is happening? How did this happen? And then we're getting to like a couple more hundred. Like, what is happening? What do I do? How did I get this?
First up, we need to talk about how I told you, I'm not posting it like literally last second. And you're like, you're going to do it. And
I told you it was going to be an amazing positive thing. And you're like, it's just not going to, it's going to fail. I don't need to post this. It's just going to be bad. I was like, no, it's going to be good. You deserve this. Like, just do it. See what happens. And yeah, it was crazy. I was getting messages from you every 5 minutes. I just got another 1,000 views of that video. And then another half an hour. The views are at this.
Yeah. And then I got to the point that we both started like doing the analytics for it. And I'm like, I was really honestly scared. It still makes me anxious. I'm like, because right now, even today, it jumped up by 100 today.
And it's just like exciting to see you getting to that point too. It was like today you were able to do your first live and just being like excited for you to be able to do that and stuff.
Yeah, and even I was on live for like 40 minutes. I come off live and I'm like, you get 45 new followers. You get 94 new comments, and I'm just like, or likes and stuff, and I'm like, huh?
Or even just the people coming into your live who you've never really talked to before, had nothing to do with it, that are coming in going like, congratulations, and just coming in with all these positive messages was amazing to see.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like, there are a few not so nice things, but those don't get to me. I'm not going to let that stop me from doing what I love to do.
Honestly, they just make me laugh sometimes.
Carly has seen some of the things said.
I just laugh about it. I'm like, really? That needs to be said?
Yeah, it's been insane. I'm like, I think we both laughed at the one that was posted today.
But I guess the other thing is, thankfully, you've had like way more positive comments that have outnumbered those negatives too.
Oh, definitely. Like, I think like the video that really took off and started to get me to where I am has right now 2,326 comments, and what, 3 of those are hate comments?
Yeah, there hasn't really been that many.
There's been a
really
few
good.
There's been a few more, but we've just deleted them where like they're not needed. And even the ones that we have now, we're just like, it's there. And eventually, who knows? They could end up being like, oh, wow, you're good. Like, yeah. But do you have anything you want to say?
Not that I can think of, no.
Guys, literally, Carly is the sweetest. This would definitely not be a thing without Carly. And we can all pledge for that. The entire group chat can pledge for that.
My 2 a.m. calls. Are you asleep? Yeah. Well, I need this.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was asleep. Well, wake up. I need this. You have to do this right now? Well, yeah. Okay.
I'm like, even like today, I'm like, Carly. You're like, just shut up and what do you want? And I'm like, I don't know how to do my hair. And you're like, just shut up.
It's a little nicer than that, but
yeah. Or how about like, oh no, but everyone needs to be prepared for on my personal channel. There is going to be a big video dropping. We don't know when yet. We're trying to plan this out. But Carly can tell you it's
going to be the funniest video you've ever seen.
That's just going to prepare everyone for like our lives.
Don't know if everybody can handle us.
Oh, yeah. But, all right, do you have anything else you want to add before we go?
No, I think we're good.
All right, guys. Peace out. We love you. And we'll be back next Friday for another video.
Owning your story and loving yourself through the process is the bravest thing you'll ever do. Someday your pain will become the source of your strength. The struggle you're in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. One day, you will tell your story of how you overcame what you went through, and it'll be someone else's survival guide. It's important to speak up on mental health. I can't fix the world's problems, but I will do whatever I can to make a difference. You are brave for doing things even though they scare you or make you anxious. You are amazing for trying and holding on no matter how hard life gets. Don't give your past the power to define your future. Never be afraid of change. You are healing even on days you think you're not.
Let's break the stigma together. Welcome to Healing in Progress.